Trey, another triple-double for you. It's been a pretty strong week to close the season. Has it been good for you to kind of come off those injuries or the foot injury that you had and kind of finish strong this year?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, uh, winning is most important to me, and um, I hate losing and hate not being able to be in a position to compete in the postseason this year. But personally, I feel like I'm in a good position right now and made a lot of strides this year. I've gotten a lot better in a lot of different areas that I wanted to, and um, was given this opportunity this year that's not always given and everything. And so just very lucky and blessed to be in this position. And I was happy I was able to get back healthy, and the training staff was able to get me back healthy and playing, and I was able to get back into a groove again to finish out the year for sure.
What's the trick to getting 10 rebounds when you're a point guard who's not 6'8"?
I'll say and the rest of my teammates blocking out for sure, yeah. No, but just trying to be in the right spot. I don't know. They weren't missing a lot of shots tonight, so I don't know how there's even 10 rebounds to get. But yeah, teammates blocking out and just being in the right spot.
Yeah, that's a high rebound rate tonight. 10 off of the
I know, it was crazy, especially that second half. They weren't missing.
What do you do when a team is going like that? I mean, how do you stick it in your head, like just keep defending, they'll miss eventually?
Right. Yeah, just one of those things. You just got to continue to try to play your game, continue to try to be in the right spots, and hope they miss. Obviously tonight they did not miss a lot, but it's just one of those things that sometimes teams catch fire and just stay on fire, and that's what seemed to happen tonight. Obviously they're a talented team, and they're gearing up to make a push to get into the playoffs now, but we continue to fight. We continue to come back at them on offense. Scored a lot of points, just couldn't get any stops.
Trey, what do you make of this week here in Austin? You want to come back and play more games here in this city moving forward?
Right, for sure. I think it was a very fun week. We all enjoyed it a lot. Obviously, we've been on the road for about a week and a half now, and came in off of a road trip. Haven't been able to go home, but even with that, we loved being here. We loved finishing the year out here. The fans really supported us and had our back. It was packed out there both nights, even with the women's national team in town. There's a lot of positives to take away from this week in Austin. I'll definitely love to come back here and play in front of the fans again. I think to be able to continue to expand this thing here in Austin will be a really cool thing to do for us in the future.
Where do you see this team going forward as young as it is?
Right. Continue to get older, continue to get more experience, learn so many new things as we have throughout the entire year. But I think this summer will be a big one for us. A lot of guys will definitely hang around San Antonio and continue to be in the gym together, continue to work out together, play against each other, gel with one another even more than we have throughout the entire year, and continue to just grow together more and more. And I think that'll be our main focus. I've said it before, but continue to just try to build good habits, because that'll go a long way. And the older we get, the more experience we get, and to be able to stay healthy throughout a year, I think those things will go a long way.
You showed a lot of improvement, three-point shooting, but is it still in the summer case where you lock yourself in the gym and just keep putting them up?
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely an area that I've been working on a lot throughout my entire career, and will continue to work on, especially the way that basketball is now. The three-point shot is the most important shot in the game, analytically, but it's something that I think for me, I've always tried to focus on just all areas of my game to try to get better. I don't want to really become one-dimensional. I want to make sure that I'm getting bigger and stronger to defend better, continue to try to get more athletic, continue to improve my finishing around the rim, all areas to just improve my game in any way possible. But the three-point shot is definitely something I'll continue to focus on, continue to grow.
Text Tyus, He may have you on the head record, but you got him on the triple.
Right, I finally one up them, but who knows? He'll probably go get another one.
Yeah.
Don't provoke him.
Right. I can't poke the bear.
Yeah. But some of the newer guys you have, Sandro and Julian, they seem to be able to play just kind of free and loose and confidently.
Mhm.
Maybe that's because of the situation you guys are in, and the stakes aren't as high. Can that carry over to next season, even when the stakes might be a little bit higher for you guys?
Yeah, I think so for sure. Those two guys are super competitive and they want to win as well. And obviously, like you said, there's not a lot at stake here, but for those guys, they're fighting for a spot in the NBA, and so for them, there's a lot at stake, and they're playing extremely hard every single night. They got something to prove every single night, and like I said, they're competitive and they want to win, and so I think moving forward, they'll continue to grow and get better and whatnot. But I can see them being able to help us win basketball games in the future for sure.
Pop said he doesn't. He looks at Julian and thinks like that guy doesn't play like a rookie. He seems to really know his role, know where he fits in, everything like that. What have you seen out of Julian specifically since he's gotten here?
Right, exactly that. It's surprising that he's a rookie to me as well. I forget that a lot of times, just the way he carries himself on and off the court. He seems a lot more mature than his age, and he carries himself that way. Obviously on the court, he's able to get to his spots really well. He's able to rise up and knock down the shots. Obviously, he can shoot it really well. He's finishing around the rim well as well to end the year. But he's been scoring it, at a high clip for us to end the year, and I think that speaks a lot about his game.
Pop said pregame that Zach's the man at the 5 spot going forward into next season. What did you see from him after Jakob got traded?
Right. I think he stepped up big. Obviously, we know how Zach is and everything, but obviously he was ready to be the starter for us as soon as his name was called. He was defending the hoop really well throughout the entire year, and I think a lot of people didn't know he could defend the hoop like that, and but we were seeing a lot of it. But obviously the way he can space the floor, can shoot it really well. He's a really good passer. He hits guys on those back cuts a lot. He's physical. He brings it every single night. And so, he was ready, and we knew he would be ready when his name was called to be that starter for us. And I think, he'll continue to get better. Obviously, he was battling injuries there for a year or two, or however long that was. But I think he's gotten all that rust off now, and he's just getting better and better.
As a point guard, skilled passer yourself, what jumps out to you about the way that Sandro passes the ball?
Right. Yeah, he's real ball friendly. I like, how he just tries to make the right play. He'll be going downhill. It seems like he has a layup, and at the last second he drops it off. He's always has his eyes up, looking around the floor, looking to see who's open and whatnot. And so I think the main thing is just him, always trying to make the right play, the winning play.
Thanks, sir. We got Julian waiting.
Thank you, guys.